Hi, I'm Matt. Welcome back to another in-home repair video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the water. Hi, I'm Matt with ApplianceVideo.com. Today we're going to be working on this Samsung dishwasher. The customer's complaint is when they try to start a cycle, the heavy, the quick, and the smart auto lights started blinking. They said sometimes it would happen even in the middle of a cycle. That's going to indicate a temperature sensor error. So what we're going to be looking at is the thermistor on this unit. That can cause that error to occur because the thermistor is not reading proper water temperatures.
You will need the following tools before you begin this repair: a Phillips screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver.
Okay, now that we've got the unit uninstalled and laid on its back, the first thing we're going to do is remove the bottom access panel. There's 2 Phillips screws that will need to be removed. Once those are removed, it's just tabs that are going to be holding this in place. You can go in with the flathead screwdriver. Once your panel's free, just going to rotate it down, and you're going to disconnect your harness for your leak detector and set that off to the side. Okay, to remove the thermistor, there's just 2 Phillips screws that need to come out. Once the 2 screws are removed, and just slide the thermistor right out the bottom. And you're going to reach in and disconnect your harness and remove. Okay, about all that you can do to troubleshoot the thermistor would be a resistance check on it. What we're going to do here is we're just going to disconnect the harness. At room temperature, this should read roughly 48,000 ohms, somewhere in that range. If it's way out of range, or if you're reading an open circuit, then you know your thermistor is bad. So we're going to take our meter leads. We're going to go ahead and, if you put it in the back side where your wires go in, it's a little bit easier to test there. And that way, if it is a good thermistor, you're not going to damage or spread out your connectors there. So we'll go on the back side here with the meter, set to the ohm scale. And if you see right now, we've got no resistance at all. It's just an open circuit. So that does indicate our thermistor is defective. Now that we have our new thermistor, we're going to go ahead and install it. Just going to push it right up inside the gasket until it's fully seated. And then we'll go ahead and start our 2 screws by hand. And then go ahead and snug those up completely. You are just threading into plastic, so you don't want to over tighten them. Once those are snugged up, go ahead and reconnect your harness. Make sure that that's locked into place. Now we can go ahead and put our cover panel back on. All right, now we're going to go ahead and reinstall our bottom panel here. Going to connect our harness for the leak detector. And flip it up. You got a couple tabs down at the bottom, and then just kind of roll it forward. Press it in place. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and reinstall our 2 Phillips screws on the access panel. All right, now that that's done, we can go ahead and set the unit up and hook up our electrical connections and water supply, and that's going to complete the repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.